At the beginning of this video, when it starts here on episode here on PvP, I said on the episode coming up here that the maximum points you can get in war games for a perfect game is 44 to 45 points, but it's not correct. So ignore that part of it when you get on the video where it tells you, where I say you get 45 to 44 points for a perfect game on war games, because that's not the case. War games is the lowest scoring mode on PvP, and I don't recommend you playing it if you want to get your points faster. But war games, maximum points are 41 points for a perfect game. So keep that in mind when I make that mistake coming up here on the video, and enjoy the video. Starting right now. Welcome to Season 7, Episode 18 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Knight Gaming. On today's video, we're going to discuss how I get points on PvP. I had a subscriber, which is also a teammate, who asked me to do a video on this subject. They want me to have a video on this subject, so I told the person who is on my team, I will make this video for them. And for anybody else who needs to learn the tips on how to get more PvP points, if you don't normally get a lot of PvP points and you spend a lot of time and you just can't seem to get the points you want, I have video tips for you on this video that will help you out. I will tell you which PvP modes are best for the highest points and which ones are not so good. We have War, we have Royal Rumble Men's, Royal Rumble Women's, Elimination Chamber Men's, Elimination Chamber Women's. I tell you right now, even though it's 5% more currency right now, War is not the one if you want a lot of points quick. Because War, the maximum points you can get is like 44 points for a perfect game. And therefore, you lose a bout for only 44 points. Royal Rumble, you can normally score around 100 points or more if you do well. If you don't do so well, you'll end up with around 80 points or 80, 90 points or maybe sometimes less. I think the lowest you can get is like 80 points, but you won't get the 100 plus points on Royal Rumble if you don't do a most perfect game. And I will play through a War game on this video, a Royal Rumble on this video, and an Elimination Chamber on this video. Women's Elimination Chamber is what I usually do the best in. So I'll do on this video, I'm going to play some Elimination Chamber, some Men's Royal Rumble, and a game of War to show you how many points you get for each one. Right now I already got 216 points. I just started, so I got work to do yet. But I usually aim for around 3,000 points per day if I'm able to get it. It takes quite a bit of days worth of, it takes a lot of hours per day to get a lot of points on here sometimes, but unless you have money and you buy bouts when you run out, but I don't do that. I just wait on bouts. I don't ever buy bouts on stuff like Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble and War. On PvP, I just don't buy bouts. I just wait on them. But I will occasionally watch an ad for a free bout sometimes. And also, off the subject a little bit from PvP, also wanted to discuss, we do have a Last Man Standing event coming. This week's solo event will be Last Man Standing, and the card will be Kofi Kingston. I'm going to be aiming for, of course, the top 10K, so I can get the Kofi Kingston card. I normally do get top 10K for the event card on here if I have the time to grind. I really always play it for free. I normally don't spend any money on it. I usually play it for free. But really, it gets really tough when you get around Arena, I think 64. It gets really super tough. But we'll make it through it. We always do. You just got to be good at guessing on where the blocks are on the roadblocks are and stuff on the freaking arenas. You got to figure out when you get up to like 4 blocks or something, you got to watch out. Or 4 obstacles. They're called obstacles. You got to watch out for like the 4 obstacles in one board. It gets harder and harder, but I usually manage to get top 9K on that normally. I do have a old Royal Rumble or old WrestleMania 36 card Alexa Bliss I got from Women's Last Man Standing. So, but that's enough for that. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick game of war. I'm hoping to keep this video under 20 minutes. I'm already at almost 5 minutes, so go ahead and play a quick game of war, and I'll show you what points you get. Hopefully I'll get a perfect game so you can see exactly how much the maximum points on this game will be. And since it's an incompatible tag team, I'm probably going to lose this match. So I'll probably just play another war match until I get a perfect game or something, so you can see the maximum points you can get on war, which I'm going to lose. I knew I was going to lose that one because my tag team's unfortunately incompatible. And I'm obviously going against a real person because it's taking some time for them to play their cards. So sometimes you'll get a bot, sometimes you get a real life person. So, which I'm still going to win 2-1, which I was hoping for a perfect game so I can show you the maximum points. But for 2-1, you only get 34 points. So let's see if we can get a perfect game on war, and I'll show you the maximum points you can get on war. But I'll show you the maximum points you can get on Royal Rumble, but the maximum points you can get on Women's Elimination Chamber. So let's go to one more game of war, see if we can get a perfect game, so you can see the maximum points on a perfect game, which, in case you don't know what you get on a perfect game, you haven't played the game for long, or you're just starting on the game or whatever, you know. As it comes up here, we'll see if I can get a perfect game this time. It's a big difference, trust me. I'm going to win first game, the first match here. I'll win that one. Hopefully I can win this next one as well with St. Mick here. I should have used the super move to make sure I won, but it's okay. I won without it. I changed the picture on my St. Mick card, as you can see there. That was 4 super coins and 45 points, I believe, for the win there, as you saw there. That is the maximum points you can get on a perfect game on war. I kind of exited out of it fast by accident because I'm used to doing that when I play war, because I usually don't play war normally. But let's go ahead and go Men's Royal Rumble real quick. I'll show you what we do on that. So war is not the game mode you want to play if you want a lot of points. I'll tell you right now, it's not the game you play, because you get half the points you could get on you only get half the points you can get on Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble. We're going to pull off the win. We're going to go for a power match here. Yeah, we'll use Kofi Kingston here. We're going to win. Now we got a toughness or charisma we need to use here. Let's go with charisma, which is my weakest card at the moment. We're going to win that one. We're doing pretty well this game. Let's go with a toughness, which I only have one choice, so I have to use that that St. Mick Cactus Jack Extreme card, I should say. And replay, we win. Oh, we lost on the replay, it looks like. Whoops. But it's okay. We'll get it back. I'm going to go ahead and use my super move. And it guarantees me a win that way. Let's go with power, toughness, or speed. I only have one choice. It's my good card. I hate using my pros, but unless I lose the game, I have to use it, which I'm going to lose. I should have just lost the game on purpose with a weaker card, but it's okay. I don't play Royal Rumble very often because it takes so long to play. Elimination Chamber is a lot faster. That's why Elimination Chamber is my preferred game mode on PvP, because you get more points on it, for less work, put it that way. And it's a little bit faster than Men's Royal Rumble. Men's Royal Rumble sometimes takes forever to get through, and therefore it's going to take you longer to get the points you need. So I would recommend to stay away from War and stay away from Royal Rumble on PvP. The only game mode you really need to play on PvP is Elimination Chamber, unless you want to have to play a lot more on things like War, because War just doesn't pay enough points no matter what. Even if it's got 5% more points or currency, whatever it says there, it's still not worth it, because you just don't get enough points on it at all. You do not get enough points on it. So, see here. Do I have a speed? No, I don't. So I'm going to have to use my weakest card, or one of my weakest cards, and take a loss on this one, because I had nothing that could match it. But I will come back with my Pro here, my Behemoth Pro here, and win it. 2 cards left. I need a toughest speed or charisma. So let's go with charisma, my weakest card. Replay. And we're still going to win that one. Now we got a toughest match, so we're likely going to lose. So we're going to tie 5-5, most likely here. Nope, we actually won, so I thought we were going to tie. No, actually we lost, so we did tie 5-5. A 5-5 tie is worth 85 points, as you can see here. And I've already gone through the first part of the tier. I went for the first one already, as you can see there. And you do get 12 picks for Royal Rumble wins, and you also get 12 picks for Elimination Chamber wins. And we got 85 points there on a 5-5 game. So if you get a better game than what I got there, you can get 100 points. But it takes a lot longer to play Royal Rumble than it does the Elimination Chamber, I do believe. So, therefore, you get more points faster on Elimination Chamber, men or women. It don't matter which one you play. So, as you can see, I haven't even played 5 bouts yet. And I've already gotten the first part of it done. The first momentum one done. First momentum slot is done. Time to go for the next one, which is the second momentum slot. But using Elimination Chamber, you can get all the way up to tier 6 easily with 5 momentum slots and all the rewards. As long as you have enough time to play in a day and you do really well on the Elimination Chamber. Like if you can get a lot of freaking good games on Elimination Chamber, 100 to 110 points every single game, which you won't normally, but you will on 90% of them. You'll get 100 plus points on them. That goes so much faster, and it don't take as long to play as Royal Rumble, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Go ahead, deck here. I always use my support card, the best support card I have, and it's a whole deck support card. Helps the whole deck out, so we're going to win the first one. We're going to use my Alexa Bliss and probably win this one as well. And we do. I'm going to go with this one. And it's the Oscar Swarm. I need to get Pro for her. She's a good card. Maybe one of these days I'll get lucky enough to get a Pro for her. She's a very good card. And Shotzi Blackheart, SummerSlam 20 Pro. Let's go ahead and use her. We're going to lose against that Bailey card, but it's okay. At least I got the weak card out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it no more. And I also took some points away from them on that, so weakened their card to set it up for my other card to beat it eventually. And we'll lose that one too, it looks like. Let's see here, let's go with this one. Toughest is speed, so this is not going to be a good game either. I usually do very much better than this, but for this time, I'm just not getting all my best cards I need to be getting at this point. And we're going to win that one. I normally get 100 points 90% of the time per bout on Women's Elimination Chamber normally. But on occasion, I'll get the 90 to 95 pointers. So, but it still helps out a lot better than that Royal Rumble, because that Royal Rumble takes forever to play, and you get less points most of the time if you don't do darn near perfect. And we're going to win that 3-0. We'll show you what the points are going to be on this one. 95 points. 3-0 is 95 points. 2-0, I believe, is 85 points. 1-0 is 85 points. And if you go up to 4-0, you're talking 100 points. 5-0 is 100 points, and 6-0 is 110 points. So 5-0 and 6-0 both are 110 points, I do believe. I wish I could show you that here, but I did score 95 points, which I normally score 100 points or more, but I didn't have a very good game that time because I didn't get the better card I needed to get. But we do get 12 draft picks for this as well as we do Royal Rumble, but I do believe you can play this one a lot faster, but you can play the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble takes forever, but Royal Rumble is a very good way to train up your cards who needs matches played. So Royal Rumble is very good for matches needed played. And Elimination Chamber is good for points. So if you want decent points and train up your cards at the same time with your matches played for pros and stuff, play Royal Rumble. But if you just after points, Elimination Chamber is your best option. And you just play it as much as you can. Try to get 3,000 points per day, which it is possible. I have done it. You can get 3,000 points per day at about 8 hours a day if you play it 8 hours a day. And you got 7 days to do this, so 700 or 300 per day, or 3,000 per day for 7 days is 21,000, which is, I think it's 22,000, I think, around there to get all 5 momentum slots and all your prizes. But that's all I got time to cover on this video. This is a video mainly for those who want to know how to get PvP points faster and easier. This is how you do it, and I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.